It looks like a hairy worm. It moves like an inchworm. It smells like, well, I don't know, it's sealed in a jar. But there was one slightly more important thing I didn't know. What is it? 2 days earlier, I had sealed a tiny piece of a Finnish lake inside this jar. Water, mud, rocks and plants. Everything came straight from the lake. And on day 2, I noticed this. This was the first footage I ever got of it. It was tiny, strangely hairy, and it moved by stretching forward and pulling the rest of its body along. Almost like an inchworm. I spent quite a while trying to find it again, and while looking for this creature, I accidentally found something else. A hydra. A tiny freshwater predator that I had somehow completely missed. So looking for one mystery had already revealed another creature. But I still wanted to know what this thing was. I posted the footage online and asked for help. Someone suggested a crawling water beetle larvae from the genus Peltodites. They even linked me a close-up video. And at first, it looked pretty convincing. But something didn't quite fit. I couldn't see any legs on my creature, and the way it moved looked very different. So, probably not a beetle. A few days later, I managed to get much better footage. So I asked again, and this time I got a completely different suggestion. I can't pronounce that. Luckily, it also has a Finnish name, Turrin kirsikäs, which, for you, probably isn't much easier. But when I started comparing it with my footage, this identification seemed to fit much better. The appearance was much closer. And so was that strange movement I'd been watching. I asked about the identification again, and other people agreed. So based on everything I've been able to see so far, this is my best identification for now. And despite what I originally thought, this isn't a worm, it's a larva. More specifically, the larva of a type of crane fly. Which means this isn't even its final form. Eventually, it would turn into something like this. Beautiful. There's just one problem for the creature. The jar is sealed, and I'm not going to open it. So I may never get to see the adult. But that's kind of the point of this jar. I'm not here to change what happens inside it. I'm just here to see what happens. And I definitely wouldn't have figured this one out on my own. So thanks to everyone who helped identify it. That's one more creature added to the species log. Although, there are still a few things in here that I have absolutely no idea about.